Hi everyone, my name is Jim, Certified Celebration Key Specialist and Travel Agent. Today we're answering the top 10 questions that you have on Celebration Key. Question number 1, will Celebration Key be accessible? So a Carnival guest asked John Heald just a few weeks ago. They said, "Good day, John. Would you mind sharing any insight you have to how accessible Celebration Key will be? I'll be there on opening day in July." And John Heald said, "Thank you. I will be sharing a lot more details on this, but there will be transportation available from the ship to the area you're talking about. And so there will be no mobility issues. I'll have more details in the coming weeks." So we took this information, kind of dug into it a little bit more based on some of the renderings that we are seeing from Celebration Key. Take a look at what we found out. So here's a map of Celebration Key, and here you'll see the areas highlighted in red is what appears to be the accessible areas on Celebration Key. You can see that these accessible areas extend all the way around Carnival's private destination, from the pier once you get off, all the way to Starfish Lagoon, Calypso Lagoon, Pearl Cove, Lacono Cove, and more. So this makes me believe that Celebration Key will be easily accessible for everyone. I even took this a little step further and we dug into Starfish Lagoon and Calypso Lagoon separately to see what the water entrances will be like. If there's stairs you need to go down, if it will be gradual entrance, or what. So here you'll see I highlighted the areas black and the areas red. The red areas are the gradual entries into the lagoons. Here you'll see the gradual entries at Starfish Lagoon, and you can see there's quite a few of them. And then over here, you'll see the gradual entries into Calypso Lagoon, which is Carnival's adult-only area. Remember, Starfish Lagoon is family-friendly, Calypso Lagoon is adult-friendly. And each of these areas have plenty of accessibility for folks to enter in and out of the water. Question number 2, what food options will there be, and which ones will be complimentary? So here's a list of all the places at Celebration Key where you can eat. We have Calypso Lagoon, Pearl Cove, Paradise Plaza, Starfish Lagoon, and Lacono Cove. The blue stars that I chose on this list indicate where you will be able to use your free meal credit per person, and the red stars indicate where you will be able to use your 25% off. Remember, each of these will be located on your Sail and Sign card, and they're automatically loaded on the island. So you'll be able to get your free meal in Calypso Lagoon at Mingo's Express, the Food Truck Plaza, and Snack Shacks. And these are your fast casual options. Mingo's Express will have beachside favorites and Caribbean specialties. The Food Truck Plaza will have beachside classics and authentic local dishes. And then the Snack Shacks will have wraps, salads, and other tasty grab-and-go items. There will be vegan and vegetarian-friendly options on Celebration Key. The areas that you see without stars on this list means that you have to pay extra for these. Some of these will be accepted with your Sail and Sign card, which is Carnival's onboard spending account, and then some of them will be Bohemian owned, which means that you'll be able to pay cash with them. Maybe credit card, we're not sure about that yet. Take a look at some of these delicious dishes that will be available on Celebration Key. Some of these will be complimentary and some of them will be an upcharge. Question number 3 is, what's the latest with Starfish Lagoon? What's going on with Starfish Lagoon? So here's a look at Starfish Lagoon. We were able to take a deeper dive into Starfish Lagoon to kind of see what's going on with the area. One of the questions I received a lot is, will there be life jackets available for use at Celebration Key? Well, take a look at these squares. From here, it looks like that these life jackets will be available in Starfish Lagoon and located in these areas. Next, we kind of dove into the question of, will the chairs at Starfish Lagoon have umbrellas, and how many chairs will there be? Well, let's take a look at this. I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 huge sections of chairs, all with umbrellas at Celebration Key. These areas that you see here circled in red are all complimentary chairs that anyone can grab, and look how many of them there are. And then we were able to find the splash pad, which is located pretty much as soon as you enter Starfish Lagoon and after the long pier. This is going to be a super popular area with kids and their families. And here you'll see all of the cabanas available in Starfish Lagoon that you can pay extra for. So So these include some day beds, cabanas, and more. You'll see there's a bunch of different sections on here. Some of them are really close to the water, some of them are a little further back, but you can explore your options on Carnival.com if you're booked on a cruise to Celebration Key, or check with your travel advisor. And then last but not least for Celebration Key is the famous Sun Castle here at Starfish Lagoon. We're not sure yet if there's going to be a fee yet for this Sun Castle and water slides that come down, or if it'll be complimentary, so stay tuned for that. Moving on to Celebration Key's adult-friendly portal, it's Calypso Lagoon. So the next question is, well, what's new with Calypso Lagoon? So we also dove into Calypso Lagoon, just like we did Starfish Lagoon, and we found out some pretty cool areas where things will be. So here you'll see, in the red circle, is the sports area. There will be pickleball, tennis, and basketball, and even more, all complimentary. And then right above that is the next portal, Lacono Cove. This area is kind of situated between Starfish Lagoon and Calypso Lagoon, but this is your retail shopping portal. And then scattered throughout Calypso Lagoon is of course your complimentary lounge chairs. All of these lounge chairs look to have umbrellas, and all of these are free to use, and look how many lounge chairs there are. I can't emphasize enough how many lounge chairs will be at Celebration Key, and you will be guaranteed to grab one. And here's a look at all the cabanas in Calypso Lagoon. There's so many cabanas available, and again, some of them are close to the water, some of them are closer to the beach, but all of them look like great options. And the last question I get all the time is, will there be a delay in Celebration Key? So a lot of people get confused because there's two main phases for opening Celebration Key. The first is expected to happen on July 19th, 2025. That's phase 1, and that includes everything we talked about today. Phase 2, however, is the second phase, and that's supposed to open in 2027. This will be able to accommodate up to 2 additional Excel-class ships. And then also, it will have an expanded area with possible zip lines, water slides, and maybe even overnight stays at Celebration Key. But we're still in phase 1, and phase 1 is expected to open in time on July 19th, 2025. So if you're booked on a cruise to Celebration Key, get ready to have fun. My name is Jim, and I really hope you enjoyed looking at the 5 top questions about Celebration Key. As a top Carnival cruise agent, we teamed up with Carnival to give you Celebration Key credit for your cruise to Celebration Key. If you're interested in that, the link to that is below. Below you'll also find information on the dedicated Facebook page for Celebration Key. Thanks again for tuning in. Please subscribe and stay up to date for everything Celebration Key. Happy cruising, everyone.